All right, what is going on, fellers? It is, you know, what's it called? Shadow of the Turd Tree time. Yeah. It's got the greatest and the worst name ever created all at the same time. That's insane. Um, yeah, got it. Play on PS4 Pro. Here's the thing, I have a 4 terabyte SSD, so it runs really fucking good, like, PS5 level good. Um, Better in a lot of ways because the PS5 version is a little bit more stutterier in certain areas, apparently. Although we're on the DLC, so it's kind of a new ball game. I heard this DLC is fucking huge. A lot of people are just calling it Elden Ring 2. It's so fucking nuts because it's basically two DLCs that they packed together, and the two DLCs were already like bigger DLCs than they've ever done before, so they just combined them basically. So, yeah, it's actually apparently like two-thirds the game you already have. I paid $60 for the game. Now I'm paying $40 for two-thirds, so it's kind of just like a perfect price actually. At first I thought, that's kind of expensive. What the fuck? That sucks. And then I heard that there was only 10 weapons, but I must have like read it wrong or somebody told it to me incorrectly or didn't explain it accurately. No, it's like 10 or I think 8? 8 weapon types and close to 100 new actual weapons and spells and all this other jazz. So it's like, whoa, that's actually kind of good. That's a lot. That's a lot of content to be experimenting with and fucking with. So, oh, excuse me. Haven't been feeling the best lately, guys. I had way too much of that jalapeno shit. God damn, that shit fucked me up. And what else? And oh, of course, I worked my ass off last night. Oh my god. Ooh, I got the hats almost done though, and I gotta work on the shirts next. And then once that shit's over with, boom, easy fucking $1,300 I'm gonna make. Hell yeah, dude. Capitalism blows, but I'm I'm like Walton Goggins in Fallout. It's like I've always been good at making money at least. But anyway, uh, what I'm trying to say is I'm fucking messed up and tired right now. So yeah, to sum up, I went to work, worked my ass off all day long, even long into the night. It was 7 in the morning, dudes, when I decided to finally go to sleep. I go to sleep at work. I have to wake up at 9. And I didn't really get to sleep until like 7:30. So I had an hour and a half of sleep basically. And then I had to get up and oh shit, customers and get out of the back and pretend I didn't sleep at this fucking shop. Like, because I'm doing this giant job. It's stressful, and I'm trying to knock it out. I don't have that much time. I got to get this thing done by the end of this week coming up here. And I'm going to be playing this fucking crazy shit. Hopefully, like, if it's too hard and I'm not feeling it, maybe I'll just give up and go back to the unpatched version. Because I am not afraid to do that. See, I have a problem with certain gamers that are just always about playing the newest, hottest thing. And it's like, no, dude, if the newest, hottest thing isn't for you, or you think it sucks, or whatever, it's not clicking. You're not vibing, you know? It's kind of like a relationship. Some people you just can't get along with very easily. They're too different from you. Something. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Sometimes you just don't fully understand why you feel a certain way. You know what I mean? But if it's not happening, it's not happening. So you shouldn't always just go with the newest thing. I remember when Destiny first came out. I fucking hated it, even though I was expected to really like it. And I thought I would. I got it. This franchise blows. The makers of the great Bungie Halo games went the Call of Duty online only microtransaction route. Great. You know, stuff like that. So it's entirely possible for a franchise that's been doing a really good job for like 10 years straight to all of a sudden suck. It could happen. FromSoft, they could start sucking or making something I don't really like or whatever, you know. It could happen. Like they did Armored Core 6. Get fucking real, Soulsy born type people. You didn't really get into that one, did you? But it wasn't really your thing. Wasn't really a thing. FromSoft is like, hey, we're gonna do something a little different real quick. Sorry, whatever. It's fine. It's a decent game. It wasn't really my thing. I didn't care for it. I got it and played it for a bit, and then I returned it on Steam, which means I basically paid like what, $5 or $10, because you got to do like taxes or something like that. And they have like a thing that's like you play for over 2 hours and then you can't return it. You have to keep playing it. But I only played for an hour and a half or something like that. Yeah, it's a cool game, but wasn't really my thing. And I'm not really into robot stuff, dude. I have a rule in video games. You have to kill monsters. You have to kill aliens. You have to kill humans. Fighting a robot is fucking boring. Fighting little machines and stuff is fucking boring. I feel like I can do that wherever I go. Look, I'm holding a flashlight. It's a little thing. I can smash it, throw it on the ground and break it. Yay, in real life. I'm having fun. You know, you can do all kinds of stupid shit like that. Smashing stuff in games it's kind of fun, but like, what's the real fun stuff? Going up against these big enemies, you know? They think and breathe and feel, you know, like they're creatures, you know what I mean? Like they can react. They're kind of like you. That's like they have eyes, you know, and brains. Fighting a robot in a video game, like in Halo when they introduced the Prometheans, they feel very robotic-like, you know. It's just not the same to fight. Like Gears of War, they introduced fighting drones and robot machines in Gears of War 4. It's like, I don't want to do that. I want to fight my enemies and hear them scream in pain and maybe call out to their teammates and just, it's a competitive, you know, fight. A real fight, you know, between someone else. Not something else. You know what I mean? So I always enjoy that more. So the whole mech thing in video games, or big robots and stuff, not a big person on those games. Like Mech Assaults, don't care, you know. So yeah, I'm not really into that stuff. It's whatever. And you know, FromSoft ain't perfect. What's it called? That Mech Assault game was advertised in a way that made it look like the most amazing game visually, but when it actually came out, no, it didn't look that great actually. FromSoft honestly isn't the best at graphics and stuff like that, but it's kind of a good thing because it means their games will at least definitely run a lot better, you know. And their games do run really nice. Well, not all of them. Remember Dark Souls, the original? Oh, God. That had... was it Undeadburg or whatever it was called? That one place? I can't remember. Not Undeadburg. The swampy shithole with all the rickety fucking rafters to run around in. Yeah, the frame rate just went to shit. Yeah, but... Oh, whatever, you know. That was back when FromSoft were poor and nobody, and were having more issues and stuff like that. Because, yeah, FromSoft used to be a rough place, apparently. They even had, sexual assault happening within FromSoft, their company. Nothing like that's happened for the longest time now, thankfully. So, looks like they stamped out that kind of shitty behavior, but, you know, workplace culture, man. These fucking assholes sometimes. Getting all creepy and rapey and overly friendly with other people. Like, dude, mind your own fucking business, you know? Anyway, I'm trailing off here. What am I trying to say? So I was at work and busting my ass, and then I get up and I'm working even more, and my brother shows up and things are going smoothly, and yeah, yay, everything's cool. Real busy. Yeah. all kinds of shit to deal with. God damn. It's too much. It's too much, dude. So anyway, I managed to finish off the day, but I am tired as fuck and feeling really shitty and sick and just not great. I pushed myself way too hard. I really shouldn't have done that. So I finally get home, and I'm just like, oh god, I feel like dog shit. So I was like, I'm gonna just pass the fuck out. I've been awake for like, how long had I been awake? Goddamn. Yeah, I went close to what, like 30 something fucking hours, 35 hours, almost 40 hours, with just an hour and a half of sleep in between. Yeah, that's some insane shit. Not 40 hours. I can't do math. What a dumbass I am. But it was close to 30. But yeah, that's basically what it was. And yeah, closer to 30, not so much 40. And then, I don't know. I got home and Cell the Gamer had gotten the DLC and he was playing against the Pontiff Knight, the Moon Knight, the Twinned Moon Knight. Renala is her name. And she has two swords in each hand. Magic-y, icy, nasty fucking one. And a fiery, destructive, explosive kind of like sharp, yeah, you know, fire and ice basically. And good God, what a horrible boss. She launches moonlight greatsword beams at you, sometimes in succession. She comes at you like double slicing, like hyperly aggressive. Like these combos are like 7, 8, 9 hit combo attacks. They'll easily dispatch your ass if you're getting stun locked by any of it. God damn. And then she has this like move where she like jumps up in the air and she drops her fucking nuts on the ground, dude. You gotta jump over that shit when they explode on the ground. God damn, it was insane. And then she has like this finisher where she slams down on the ground with both blades and the whole area lights up and you gotta jump that shit, dog. Get ready. Ugh. Cell the Gamer almost beat her twice. He got down to like one hit and she got him before he could get hurt. He was just like, no. Yeah, he was, it was hard to watch. Because this guy's great at this game. He's really good. He's one of the best players I've ever seen. And he was struggling hard, man. So that means I'm going to get my ass fucking kicked pretty hard. But he did refuse to summon. Maybe I'll summon. And he also refused to use a shield. Because he plays all skillful and shit. And I could probably do it. But it would take me longer. Because he's really fucking good. It would definitely take me longer. I bet I could do it. But... ugh. Yeah, I wonder how many times I'm going to die. Jesus Christ. Yeah, because I've been hearing some people have died like 100 to 200 times on that boss. And then apparently there's another boss that's also really fucking like, oh boy. So, holy shit. Okay. Sorry guys, I went to go get a drink. Because I ran out of this drink. So, yeah, anyway, I like the unpatched version of a lot of Elden Ring. And I hated the patched version of Elden Ring. Turned me off a lot. I don't mind it so much on PC because I can abuse some mods to kind of make up for a lot of things I don't approve of, which is great. But unfortunately, something about the updated version I just didn't jive with. I think the launch disc version of Elden Ring is still somehow superior. I don't know what it is. Just feels like that was a more like consolidated effort by the team behind this game. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I feel like it's a more raw creation. You know, a lightning in a bottle, kind of like distilled. It's at its best right now. Eat it while it's hot. You know, kind of feeling. I don't know. Like I said, man, sometimes you just don't fully know why you feel a certain way. But yeah, I like the unpatched version a lot. And so now I'm stuck with the DLC because I wanna test it out. I want to see if I like it. I want to see if some of the changes are really really cool and all that jazz. And I don't know, man. I have a bad feeling I won't like it that much, and I'll go back to the other version. But like I said, it's a lot of content. It's worth its value. I'm a gamer who supports, content in video games that's justified of its price tag, and this really seems like it is. So that's good. You like to see that, you know. I fucking hate microtransaction shit in gaming. It's ruined gaming in a big way, you know. The corporations behind a lot of these games put a lot of pressure on the games to think about profits before actual fun content. The games suffer for it. If you can't see that, you're a fucking moron. We used to have so many games that had so many different options and ways to play and content, and now everything's paywalled and limited and online only, microtransactions, unfinished launches, weird developer abuse like at Activision with the fucking Cosby Room and shit, Blizzard. Like, what the fuck? Jesus, man. Shit's fucked. Anyway, but so yeah, guys. Now I'm home. I got home and I just passed the fuck out. I was watching Cell play against her, and well, I caught him playing in the very beginning of his stream, but I was like, I don't want too much ruined for me. I'm gonna try to enjoy it myself, you know, get my money's worth, you know, because you kind of devalue it a little bit if you watch too many other people play it before you play it, because then you're just kind of retracing their steps and you know what to expect, and it's just not the same, you know. So it's kind of better to not spoil yourself in that regard. As far as story spoilers go, I don't give a shit. The story is all over the place, wacky, whatever. Who cares? I'm here to have fun playing a game. The story doesn't really do it for me. Video game storytelling is honestly, largely, in the grand scheme of things, kind of a sick joke. It's not that good, honestly, because you look at like a lot of books and a lot of fucking TV shows, and you're like, yeah, the writing in that is way fucking better than pretty much anything you'll find in a video game. So I don't really give a fuck about story stuff. But gameplay stuff, yeah, you know, I kind of want to just be myself and zone out and become immersed in this goofy fucking world that George R. R. Martin thinks is a sequel to Dark Souls. So, whatever. Hopefully I like it. If I don't, whatever. It's only $40 and I'll probably get my money's worth out of it. And I'll go back to the other experience. And if that happens, then it's kind of just like, yeah, I don't think FromSoft will ever wow me as much as they did with Elden Ring Unpatched. That, for some reason, really hit the spot with me. I love that game. I play it all the time. If you know anything about my dumb channel here, you probably caught on to the fact that Elden Ring is probably the game I play the most these days. So, yeah. It's definitely the only one I upload gameplay of and put online right now. I don't know, I just kind of do what I feel like. I play other games, it's just I'm really busy, so I don't get a chance to play other games as much. I really need to get on that one day. soon enough, I'm on vacation. 4th of July coming up, dude. Thank God. Once I get done with all this fucking crazy big amount of jobs that I got, ooh, I'll get a break and I'll be able to clean the house more and fix a few fucking things around here and relax, dude. I'm just gonna get so fucking wasted. But yeah, it'll be fun. Yay, things are looking good. Well, not everything. My mom's health is going to shit still, so that sucks. But she's a hard motherfucker. She's hanging in there. She's tough. Like, I don't have to worry about her. I really don't. Jesus. But, you know. Then my buddy Justin, his grandma is 94, 93, and she's got a broken hip and all these fucked up problems with her walker and whatnot. And recently she fell on her face and like fucked up her nose and cracked her head open. And she's still just like, I'm still alive, fuck you. Like, okay. Holy shit, right? Rough times, man. Getting old sucks. We're all gonna be that age one day. 60, 70, 80, 90. That sucks when you're that old. Because that's when you're kind of like, ugh, shit's rough. I've seen some shit. You know what I mean? That's the point in your life where you're just like, how much longer is this? God damn. How did I make it this far without getting like run over or something? You know what I mean? That's kind of the vibe when you reach 60-ish. Insane. Like, I'm lucky I didn't get cancer, you know? Like, or maybe I do have cancer. But yeah, I'm getting closer to 40, so it's like, oh, there goes half your life. The other half, good luck. It's like, ew, life kind of is short. What the fuck? And you spend a lot of it working and going to school and going to sleep and doing things that you have to survive, like eat, shower, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, how much time do you really have to just fuck off and enjoy life? And not that much, so try to make the best of it. Always relax, always feel good, always be happy, try your best. Because life sucks for the most part. It's cruel and shitty. Try to make the best of it. So good vibes to everybody. Even the bitter assholes who are acting like stupid pieces of shit. Stop that, you assholes, and just, come on. Get with it. So anyway, I just downloaded the DLC. It only took like 10 minutes to download, and I was like, awesome. But since I play on the unpatched version, and this character is fucking been playing the unpatched version for about 2 years and has done all the shit that you can do in the unpatched version just about. So because that's what's going on here, I was kind of curious, like, is the DLC gonna gel well with this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Let's find out. So I downloaded the update, and I saved the character, backed it up on the USB, so in case I don't like what I'm getting into, I can always go back to the way things were. So yeah, that's great. Everything's fine. Nothing bad is going to happen, except me getting killed by that moon twin knight. That looked scary. That looked rough. Like, Cell the Gamer is a badass, and he was just like, oh my god, what am I going to do? This boss was destroying this man. Fuck that Renala, goddamn. Yeah, that was, holy fuck. What a monster of a boss. Just this 2 swords in each hand tornado flying at you, just fucking unleashing magical attacks. And God, you fucking bitch. Ugh. Monstrous. Just looking at that was, I don't know, I'm sorry, it's just, I saw Cell the Gamer defeat a world of Melanias, and he did really good against them. And I was just like, man, this guy's a badass. But he was not ready for her. Renala is something else, dude. Hopefully Cell will get good at fighting her because that shit was a punishment. After he beat her, he was like, I am done. I am done, son. He was just fucking done. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. I wonder how much harder it's gonna be for me. Because he spent like 2 hours fighting her. And that means like a death every 5-ish minutes or something. So, yeah, he did pretty good. Maybe lost like 20 or so times. Yeah, I think he did pretty damn good considering. If I can not die 100 times, that would be nice. We'll see how I do. Oh boy, I'm nervous. I am nervous. And what sucks is I've been playing the unpatched version this whole time. I have a feel for the unpatched version. And now I'm getting into this. This is going to feel very different. Because I'm getting into a lot of content that everybody else has already experienced that I'm very new to. And then I'm getting the DLC content on top of that. So, in a way, I'm getting the most game here, actually, than anybody. I'm truly getting double the game. Everybody else is getting kind of 2/3 the game. Because, yeah, the unpatched version of Elden Ring doesn't have like 100 something items and weapons and whatnot that the base game should have. Fingerprint shield isn't in the game. What else isn't? Rivers of Blood isn't in the game. At least the L2 slash isn't. All kinds of shit. I can't think right now. There's a lot. The spike tower shield thing. There's a lot of crap. So anyway, yeah. So I had to get the update to play the DLC, unfortunately. So things are just completely different for me. So in a way, I'm more green than a lot of people are gonna be going in. So fuck. Like holy crap. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. But anyway, my phone, I haven't uploaded my last video, so my phone's running out of juice, so I gotta wrap this up in a second. Then I'm gonna try it, and hopefully things go a lot better than they did for Cell. That was really bad what happened to him. He was destroyed. That sucking the life out of that man. Maybe I'm gonna have a heart attack. Can't wait. Sounds fun. So yeah, hopefully I like it. I know I'll like it, but will I love it? You know what I mean? That's the question. And modern AAA games are usually pretty, they're okay. Or they're terrible. That's usually how I end up feeling, so hopefully that's not the case here. But anyway, I thought it was interesting. I just turned the game on, just got the update. Yeah, update took forever to get because, yeah, like I said, I downloaded the DLC. It took like 10, 15 minutes tops. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But then it had to update from all that unpatched shit to current. And that took like 30, 40 minutes. Holy fuck, dude. It's 2 in the morning right now, and I'm just about to get started playing it. But yeah, like I said, I got off work around 6. I got home, and then in just a few minutes, I just passed out, like knocked the fuck out, just fell asleep. And then I woke up at around midnight, and I was fucking around doing some stuff with the animals, and then now I'm finally getting ready for this. And I hope it's a decent experience. I hope everything goes well. I hope I don't go balder and more insane. Although, I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, Miyazaki is a cool dude, man. Miyazaki's a cool dude. He is not firing anyone. He loves his team that makes these games. And that's how that's gonna fucking go. That's great. Don't you love that? Don't you love that? We live in a nightmarish capitalist society. And here's a man who's at least trying to make the fucking best of it, you know? Like, let's at least not fuck each other over, you know? Because it's a world where people have power and influence and can use that against others, and there's nothing they can fucking do about it. And they just get fucked. It's like, hey, your ability to make money and prosper, fuck you, we're taking that away. That happens to most people under capitalism. It's why capitalism sucks. Some asshole can just come along and fuck your life up. It's bullshit. Fucking sucks, man. But at least this motherfucker, Mr. Miyazaki, is just like, nah, I'm not fucking anybody over. We work. The only people I'm fucking over are the gamers that are dumb enough to buy my game. Like, all I'm doing is setting up a world filled with traps for them to fucking suffer from. That's all. But yeah, that he's a good man. I appreciate that he doesn't want to fire anybody. Phil Spencer, you piece of shit. So yeah, it's annoying. My buddy Cavernacle, he doesn't like the Souls games in Elden Ring as much as me or a few other people. He likes them, but he's not like he likes Elden Ring. He liked a few of them. Some of them he didn't like that much. But hey, some of them I didn't like that much. I'm not the biggest Bloodborne guy actually, or Sekiro guy. And then there's that Mech Assault 6 game or whatever. Not Assault, Armored Core 6. I didn't care for that one. You know? So yeah, FromSoft is pretty hit or miss with me. I didn't really care for Dark Souls 3 actually. Dark Souls 1 and 2 I liked a lot more. Dark Souls 3, if I never play it again, I'm fine. But Dark Souls 1 and 2, I feel like going back to them kind of. I do. And I did a few times. So yeah, you never know how you're really going to feel about a game. Anyway, Cav likes Elden Ring slightly less than me. So that, of course, means I have to kill him. No, I'm just kidding. Can you believe some gamers, though, they actually really get mad about shit like that? It's so fucking weird, dude. You can't have your own opinion anymore. I swear to fucking God. You can't just think for yourself and come up with what you've gathered, you know? And perhaps maybe like more information will enlighten you or make you hate it even more or make you like it. Who knows, man, okay? But, you know, a lot of people will give their opinion and then motherfuckers will come along and just be like, your opinion is stupid. All they said was like, oh yeah, I like the game okay. Like, that's all they said. And it's like, fuck you, it's amazing. You better say it's fucking amazing. Or else, fuck you. You like games that are for fucking morons. Or you know, they get weird about it. Goddamn, like, not everybody will like every game, okay? Not everybody will like every game that you like. Not everybody will like every game that you like in the exact same specific weird fucking way that you like it. Okay? God. I don't like Elden Ring updated. I like playing the unpatched version. For some reason that gelled with me way more. But whatever, man. But yeah, he was getting all this shit from these weirdos. Like, why are you guys being dicks to him, mocking him just because he likes it slightly less than you guys? And he's got a point. Even Miyazaki agrees. Miyazaki was all like, yo, fucking game, I had to make it under COVID. We had to do a lot of copy and paste stuff in the dungeons last minute. Kind of regret doing that. Yeah, even that guy admits that the games could have been better, you know? Like, why can't gamers be more understanding? Like, oh, okay, so that's why that kind of sucked and could have been done a different way. Like, obviously, Torrent and the final boss. That was obviously something that would have gelled much better with players overall and felt more proper. But, like, weirdos were defending that shit and being like, no, it would be too easy. No, it would fuck up the balance. It would fuck up the genius that is Miyazaki. It's like, you're so weird. You're so fucking weird. And then Miyazaki, guess what he did recently? Made it so we can use the fucking horse. And then these weirdo simps are just like, whatever Miyazaki says. It's like, so was he right or was he wrong? Like, do you agree with this decision or not? Like, you're just a fucking cuck, a yes man who goes along with everything. What the fuck is this? Like, Jesus Christ. Some gamers, man. Some fucking gamers, yo. Yeah, but it's weird with the review people. Like, you can't leave a high score or else you're just going with the in crowd or whatever, or you're trying to be edgy. Or you can't leave a low score unless you're going with the in crowd or you're trying to be edgy and get attention. Apparently, you can't just have your own thoughts. Like, yeah, I guess I'd give that a 7 out of 10, I'd say, maybe. Even though we don't really give a flying fuck about what do you call it? Don't really give a flying fuck about ratings. Why would you give a fuck about a number? You know, like that's what sucks about reviews. Reviews, man, ignore the fucking score, okay? Like, focus on the information about the game that is being conveyed. Isn't that what matters? What the game is actually about? What the gameplay is like? What the story is like? What the visuals are like? Frame rate, music, uh, content options, controls, like all this stuff matters. Like, aren't we gonna talk about that? No, we're just gonna look at a number and be like, huh, number high, must buy video game then. Like, that is fucking stupid. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 is a high score. I really don't like the gameplay, all this like taking turns, chessboard kind of shit. It's not really for me, man. But yeah, it's got like a 97 on Metacritic, 96 or something. I don't know, really super good score. Okay, fine, great game, but it's not the kind of game for me. Not really. It's growing on me, but it's definitely not something I've really ever played before and enjoyed before. I don't know, it's just not for me. Maybe I'm too stupid. Maybe I'm too much of a noob. Maybe I just don't really, I don't know. I got all these other games that I like. And that's another thing. If you got all these other games that you like, you kind of stick with those, and it's harder to let another game into your life. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of, you're busy. I'm not super rich. I can't just sit around doing nothing all day. I got shit to do. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway, I need to play this game. But yeah, I gotta get going here in a bit. But yeah, check it out. I just booted up the game, and like I said, I have gone from unpatched, played a lot, beat the game 200 times. Yeah. I recently did this. Oh my god, I gotta watch it again. I can't help myself, okay, guys? I can't fucking help myself. I gotta watch it again. It was so amazing. I did the most skillful and badass thing that I've ever done in one of these games. I beat Melania, New Game Plus, 7, solo, swords only. Beat her without getting hit. Where's the video? Here it is. Oh my god. Yeah, she just killed me. Oh my god. I'm obsessed with this. I'm not the best player. I'm better than average, but I'm not the best player. Like, let me solo her, sell the game. Those guys are crackheads. Those guys are definitely better than me. But I'm a shade or two below them. And so, you know, I took about 100 tries here, but I ultimately did it. Beat her without getting hit. This is New Game Plus 7 and the unpatched version. And in the unpatched version, she's a little harder because she can waterfowl whenever she wants. And her waterfowl is harder to dodge in the unpatched version. At least in my experience. Maybe there's something I don't know. But, anyway, so that was the first phase. Here's the second phase. And you could argue that I'm just getting lucky. And that's kind of true, I think. But then something happens at the end here that's just like super lucky. I don't know. I got real lucky. I did it though. I fucking did it. Like, I'm not very confident in my skills, but results are results, yo. Look what happened. I beat Melania, New Game Plus 7, melee only, solo, without getting hit. Amazing. Look at that shit. I don't even know how the fuck I did that. But I did it. Bitch. So anybody who wants to tell me to get good, it's like, bro, probably better than you. Where's your no-hit run on this fucking crazy lady? Yep, that's what I thought.